point of view, but it's not sane. The puddle, it's not sane. I just want someone to save me, baby. Oh, 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 oh. I'll always be there when you wait. Yeah, no, I'd like to keep my cheeks dry today. So stay with me and I'll have it made. And I don't understand why I sleep all day. And I start to complain that there's no rain. And all I can do is read a book to stay awake. And don't you know that it rips my life away? But it's a great escape. And everybody needs it. Escape. Escape. And I escape.
Like that vocal.
Oh yeah.
And I need some points.
False vibrato. Nice.
It's not sane. It's not sane.
Oh wow, right on.
Welcome everybody.
Hey, welcome.
Kicking it off with some Shannon Hoon, a Blind Melon. Yeah, buddy. Rest in peace.
Blind Melon.
We finally made it, Bill.
Oh, here we are.
David
Kbhr
Cook.
quarantine.
Kbhr quarantine, man. We're right here with you guys now.
Mine almost feels like I've been exiled.
Yeah, right? And we're breaking the rule. I know.
Yeah.
We're
6 foot social distance here.
Yeah, Kbhr South here is pretty small, so but it's all right.
But we're not small-minded.
That's right. But yeah, we are fine. We haven't been going nowhere.
No, we haven't.
We've been telling everybody, don't come visit us.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
That's right.
We'll give them a hard time.
That's all you gotta do is tell them you have it.
Yeah.
Don't come over here. I'm sick.
Yeah.
We're all sick in this house, and they stay away. You know.
Even Sansa.
Oh yeah. She stays under Pam's feet.
Oh.
That's where she's at right now, in the back room under Pam's feet.
Gotcha. She hasn't even come by to visit me.
No, because Pam's been home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
I never thought about that.
Yeah, Pam's been home, so she's always under her feet.
Okay. That's what it loves at.
All right, so finally, man.
Wow, here we are.
Yeah, we finally made it.
Congratulations.
We've been trying to get on here and go live with everybody for a long time now.
Yes, we have. Boy, there's I don't know, I don't have much to talk about right now.
No, we're just going to hang out and go live a little bit, you know? We imagine there ain't people doing too much out there right now. You know, everyone's kind of stuck at home, or should be, so...
Yeah.
But,
we're stuck at home.
Yeah, we're stuck here, making the best of it. You know, we're kind of introverted anyway, right?
Yeah.
So we don't go out, you know, everyone's complaining, like, I can't go out and do nothing.
That's just another day to
like,
us.
Yeah, right. It's like, boo-hoo.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, I'm out of my bedroom.
Yeah, right? He came out of his room, everybody.
Yeah. I'm down the hall.
But, hey, we're here now.
Yeah.
And we've been trying to go live for a while now, and even we've been messing around for like the past hour trying to get this thing to work, because...
Haven't got to fall out.
Yeah, Facebook changed their stuff around.
Oh.
So we've been having to figure that out. A lot's changed since we went live last time. So figuring that out, we finally got it. We're finally live now.
Good job, man. I was going to give you a high five, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, elbow there, you know.
Elbow, okay, there it is.
Where's my elbow sanitizer?
Yeah. I'm about out of hand sanitizer.
Yeah, we had Pam
stepped
Pam,
in.
yeah, stepped in and helped us out. She's the producer for all the shows we do, so
Yeah.
I'm in here like a monkey hitting buttons, and I don't know what I'm doing.
She was steady like this, right behind you.
I know.
like this.
I know, right?
And you went to, and she went, You said something about something, and she went,
Yeah, I know, because I get frustrated, man.
Hey.
So, we got Dave the Cook here. If you guys
Hello.
have any questions or whatever, he'd be obliged to hook
Answer
you
something.
up. Yeah, answer something. But I will say that we are monitoring the questions on the Kbhr South group. So that's the page I have open. Get on the Kbhr South group and comment your questions or whatever. And hopefully we'll have telephone calls. Not tonight, but I'll be working on it this week. I'm trying to upgrade equipment and everything, so that's kind of what's going on.
I like
with
what
that.
they did with the headphones. That's much better.
Oh yeah. We used to have shorts on our headphones, and out of nowhere you'd only hear the right ear or left ear, and I'd have to jiggle the cord around, and
And my eardrums would hang to my shoulder blades.
so
Things would get eerie.
yeah, we definitely want to talk to you guys and have you call in and let us know what you're doing during this
Quarantine.
during this quarantine.
United States quarantine.
Give us some ideas, and we'll definitely watch some Northern Exposure episodes later on, and some movies, some Northern Exposure style movies like Last of the Dogmen,
North to Alaska.
Call of the Wild,
White
Smoke
Fang.
Signals is a
Smoke
good one.
Fang, yeah.
We'll have to watch Mad Love too, because I haven't done that yet with you. You see, Bill gets a royalty check for Mad Love,
Yeah.
because he was supposed to be in that movie with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
If you guys are familiar with that movie, and
I still get checks.
he still gets checks even though his scenes were cut.
I never seen it. I was just told he got cut.
You need to hook me up with a SAG card so
Yeah.
I can go get an acting job being an extra or something.
That's right. We got to take advantage of that here right after this quarantine.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can give me some acting lessons and stuff. Order up. Ding.
Yeah. Throwing up.
But yeah, you got a nice, really cool Drew Barrymore story. You gave her a gift when you were on set with her.
Yeah,
and
her
everything.
father. Her father, John Barrymore, he did this movie. He was on Three Musketeers. This buddy of mine, Airy, the artist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's dead now. His artwork, my God, he had this Marilyn Monroe the size of this glass right here, done with dots.
Oh, is it one of them brass things where they?
No, this is the canvas that dots, and it was like Marilyn Monroe. He stepped back, it was Marilyn Monroe. Jesus, the other one had these Egyptian gods. My God, they had these androgynous hands though.
Really?
But then when this John Barrymore, it was a copper plate, about like that, about 6 by 8 or something like that, about like that, etched in there with him had one of his sword fight there.
What?
Yeah, John Barrymore in that. What is that movie I just said he was in? Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Three Musketeers, one of the first original ones back in the 30s or 40s.
Wow.
Yeah, and that Mediterranean attire, just a beautiful etching. She was blown away when I handed it to her.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I bet she would remember that.
Oh, I'm sure she will. I'm sure she still has it.
You have to get her on the phone. We'll have to talk to her.
Oh, she's a real personable person. Real,
She seems like a sweetheart, no doubt.
That really is.
I mean, I've been a fan since I was a kid. E.T.
Yeah.
E.T. was the first movie I ever saw in a theater, and I was like 4 years old. And
I was told to stay away, just to let her be herself, but
oh yeah,
me being me.
Take her some roses, man.
Yeah,
I have a
hey.
gift for her, So Tom's on. What's up, Michael? Michael? He's trying to get some weights going, weight room. He misses the gym. I do too. I was finally getting to where I was going 3 or 4 times
Michael
a week.
Preston?
Persone.
Persone, okay.
Persone.
Yeah. Hey, Michael.
Sherry Lynn's on. How you doing?
Sherry
hoping you're well and safe. She loves Smoke Signals too, and also Powwow Highway, which I haven't seen. Powwow Highway, I definitely need to see that because you said in another post another day that it was made by the same guy. So I definitely got to see that. I love Smoke Signals.
8-second ride too.
Oh, a second ride too?
8-second ride.
Oh, okay.
Cynthia Geary.
Oh, yeah. 8 seconds. Yeah.
8-second ride, yeah.
Emily Burke's on. What's up, Emily?
Oh, wow. Thanks, everybody.
I hope you're doing well up there in Nashville. Valerie's on. Aloha Val, I think.
Oh, from Hawaii?
From Hawaii, yeah. I think
Wow.
she lives in the main states now.
Right. Oh, she does?
I think so.
She's a medic or something?
Yeah, in a helicopter.
Yeah,
She rode,
right.
Crazy stuff,
That's
man.
crazy stuff.
But we haven't been doing a whole lot of nothing really, just kind of
Exactly.
chilling out. And it's like we've been meaning to go live for a long time. And
Yeah. My workbench made a strange sucking noise when I finally got off it this afternoon.
oh yeah, you were kind of glued to it.
Yeah.
You had to peel yourself off like a piece of vinyl.
Like Velcro coming off.
Right on. Well, I'm glad we were able to get this thing live finally.
Hey, so am I.
Now we just need to get phone calls and everything. So
We'll get there.
I posted a GIF yesterday or whatever of Shelly opening the aspirin bottle.
I saw part of that.
And you popped in. I cut it out just in time, while you're popping in. It's
right on.
you got that big ass smile on your face.
That
But
smile.
there's a story behind that, right?
Yeah.
You want to tell it or you want to
Let's
keep
see,
it a secret?
Oh, I gotta remember what it was though.
Wasn't there someone in the back like cheering you on, or I can't remember if someone was impressed? We were gonna put it on the.
No, just Bill D'Elia. It was one of my first first close-ups.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Your first close-up.
my
So
first close-up.
that scene where Bill pops in,
Yeah.
Dave the cook pops in to help Shelly with the aspirin bottle was his very first close-up.
Yeah.
So.
And John, that's what got cheering me on.
Oh, okay.
And John Cullum.
John Colum, yeah.
Yeah. He goes, Bill, that's your first close-up. Yeah, it is.
I'm glad he's doing a lot better.
Yeah.
People get up there in age like that. It's like, you get nervous when you hear about them falling ill or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've yet to meet John. I hope him and Emily seem to be doing very well now and doing their YouTube stuff, which is always really cool to see. Deanne Schwartz making my day, guys. Well, you guys make our day every day.
Yes.
We love the group and we love you moose heads out there for sure. So
Antlers up.
antlers up. Got burgers burning.
That burger's burning. I said that off, after cut.
And they were like, keep that.
Keep that, and you think we worked into the crew. I got burgers burning.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We talk about the optometrist a lot. If you remember the eye doctor and the traveling trailer,
Yeah.
did you ever meet her?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No. Yeah, the scheduling didn't work out right.
Oh, yeah, that sucks, man.
The dentist, I met him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had a scene there where he said I spent half the day working with my mouth. Putting the cotton in one side. They put it in there. I'd go up to Jim Charleston. And he'd look at it. And, no, I don't want it that way. Jim Charleston, the first AD. Good man.
Wow.
Good man. Yeah.
And that's what's crazy, these little details. For Northern Exposure fans, like these little details are everything, you know? Because we've seen the same episodes for the past 30 years. 110 episodes. 30 years in July.
Wow.
And, we'll take any other new information we can get. A lot of people out there really want that reboot, They want more. Give us more.
Yeah, what's that? I saw something about Barry online there. They explaining, I didn't read the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, from that interview.
Yeah, you posted that.
Yeah, I posted it.
Yeah.
It's from an old interview I found. I don't know what year it came out, but I just found it looking up Northern Exposure stuff. It's one of those obscure things. And it said that he flew out to talk to him in person.
Wow.
And he was just wondering what was going on. Like, everything's changing and it's not for the better. And,
I've heard Netflix has the rights or something.
Netflix? No. Otherwise, it'd be on Netflix.
Yeah.
I think Universal just didn't care. Like, it didn't have a niche market. Northern
Yeah.
Exposure did. It was quirky. They couldn't fit it in one of their
Slots.
pigeonholed genres, you know. And it was a fluke. It wasn't
It
meant
was
to
a
get
fluke,
big, you
right?
know. And you weren't meant to be Dave the Cook.
No, I wasn't. To begin with, no.
No.
Uh-huh.
You know, and it was so long. I guess I had that Mandela effect going because
Ooh, interesting.
I thought it was always you, but then I go back and I'm watching the beginning scenes and I see a cook back there, but it's not you.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the hell is this guy? This ain't Dave. When did this happen?
That's Buffalo Child.
Yeah, you want to tell us the story of Buffalo Child?
Buffalo Child. He was the original Dave the Cook. And one day he just didn't show up. He left the United States and, with the law chasing after him, went to Canada. And
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And they sent a job to, they had us all us skins, gather in this one little small room, not the green room, this other room.
Uh-huh.
And these guys, the producers standing back, and they gave the part to Sonny Nicholson. He had this Indian head nickel look.
Yeah.
He had that profile. I see he's all passed away now, but I see him all the he's in the background. Tall guy walks bent over. Walk on, has his cowboy boots on, but he walks on the balls of his feet so it won't get a clunk, clunk, clunk.
Huh.
They gave the job to him. Come the day to shoot, he didn't show up. And they had us all skins go back to this room, and nobody wanted the job. John Verke went around the room, walked past me twice. He walked past me twice. Nobody wanted the job. They asked everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody wanted the job. And a third time around, I didn't even say anything. He didn't say anything. I looked up, went, I'll take the job. I'm not doing anything intelligent right now. That's what I said.
So why did it take 3 times for them to come around? Were you really just genuinely not interested? Was acting never even on your radar to do?
No, I don't know why he passed me. I have no idea. Hollywood mentality, but he's from West Seattle. I don't know why he just passed me up that sick 2 times.
Okay. Okay. So he wasn't asking who wants the job.
He was going around.
Okay.
Asking them, nobody wanted the job.
Wow.
There's about 12 of us in a room.
And then you finally said, "I'll take the job."
Hey, I'm not doing anything intelligent right now. I'll take the job.
And that's Dave the Cook, right
That's
there. That's how you became Dave the Cook. That's awesome.
The next morning, I first met Barry Corbin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you know him before from other stuff?
I didn't know him from Shino.
Come on, you never watched War Games or Critters 2?
No.
Yeah.
No.
We'll have to watch those then.
I would like to.
Absolutely. Stefania Tyler has a question. Can you actually cook? She's always wondered.
When it's smoking, it's cooking. When it's burnt, it's done.
Oh, there you go.
No, I can cook. I haven't cooked for a long time here. My buddy here takes care of all that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of hamburgers and hot dogs.
Tacos.
Tacos, yeah. Tacos and chicken. Shake and bake. Yeah.
My dad used to tease me that gray apron. And then I was 250 pounds back then.
Yeah.
And my dad called me a bean belly cook. He did. You look like a bean belly cook.
Yeah, but you're on TV, though.
Yeah. They used to tease me.
Yeah, your parents, you told me a lot of stories about your parents, and they seem like really interesting characters.
Oh, boy.
They were asked one time to be on the show.
Yeah.
Because you introduced the couple as your parents on the show, but
Christmas time.
They weren't your real parents.
No.
And that was because your mom didn't want to do it?
No, my dad.
Your dad didn't want to do it?
My dad, he's albino.
Really? An albino Indian?
Albino Indian.
Iroquois, right?
Iroquois.
Okay.
On a dog, Iroquois. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the red eyes and all.
Wow, no kidding. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Jim Charles said, no, we can't have on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. Didn't want that. And Dad didn't want to do it anyway because he escaped from McNeil Island.
Oh, that's right. He escaped from
prison.
From prison.
In 1940, true story.
Yeah.
After World War II, 101st Airborne, highly decorated a windtalker from Europe.
Yeah.
He had 9 medals.
His dad was an original windtalker that killed Nazis.
Yeah, he did. Oh, boy, he did 27 in one day.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting story. Interesting man.
It is.
I do miss him. We never got along good when I was growing up, but during his last years, we got pretty tight.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Better late than never, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Never trust a skinny cook. Yeah, never trust a skinny cook or a fat doctor.
I've never heard that one. Who else is out there? I don't have my glasses.
Oh, I don't know. There's 12 people watching or
Oh, right
whatever. I want to shout out, even though I don't have the screen up or anything, shout out to the Vaughn guys over there watching on the website where we stream the episodes.
Oh.
We're streaming there too right now, and we're streaming YouTube right now. So if you go to Totally Lives, you should be able to see all this on YouTube as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're reaching.
Yeah, buddy. But you said you saw that band Blues Traveler one time, right?
No.
The harmonica player guy?
No, I knew of him before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't see him. No, I've seen him on several years now.
Oh, all right. Well, let's check it out now and see if we can get away with it.
Cool.
See if Facebook don't shut us down.
I did like him.
Oh, this guy can play.
Yeah.
Totally. We'll be right back, but we'll be right here too.
Yeah. Good job, Corey.
Oh yeah. That's awesome stuff right there.
That is. That's awesome.
I have a harmonica, but I can't play like that at all.
I remember when you got it.
Yeah, that's right. Ozzy Osbourne harmonica, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Deban? Harmonica's tough, though, to get the hang of.
Oh, boy.
Because I can't blow into one hole, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you can't blow into one without hitting the others, and it just sounds like crap.
I got things too juicy.
Oh, yeah?
That was one of my problems.
Yeah, you never play another man's harmonica.
Oh,
That's,
no.
that's a really good way to get the coronavirus.
Oh, yuck. Yeah,
Not even if they use Listerine.
that's right.
Kbhr, quarantine. I love that movie Kingpin. Have you seen that? With Woody Harrelson lot of movies you haven't seen. I know, but if
No,
you
I-
haven't seen it, we definitely need to watch it.
I've heard of it.
It's a bowling movie, one of the funniest movies I ever seen. But at the end, Blues Travelers playing the song, and they're all dressed up like Amish people, and they're on an Amish farm playing this song. It's awesome.
In Pennsylvania.
I mean, that's literally one of the funniest movies in the world to me.
Kingpin, huh?
Yeah. Bill Murray's in it, you know.
Wow.
Woody Harrelson.
Uh-huh. I love Woody Harrelson.
I can whistle it
No.
a little bit.
Go for it.
Whistle the bass line. Awesome.
Right on.
All right.
Good job.
Yeah, we just took a little break there. We're just jamming some music too, you know, some 90s stuff, you know, because when I think of Northern Exposure, I think of 90s bands, you know, especially that Seattle grunge that, you know, a lot of my friends hate because they're all metalheads and they're, you know, they hate the grunge because it came in and it killed the spandex, you know, and the big hair and the I think Michael, I think he was a big hair dude back in the 80s, like Motley Crue and all that stuff.
Michael was?
Yeah, I think so. I
Is
think
that
he's
right?
posted about it before.
Oh,
yeah.
my. Right on.
Oh, Deb Ann's dad was a harmonica player. That's awesome. I need to be one.
Hey.
I have aside from having 12 guitars that I know how to play,
Yes.
I have an accordion out in the shed. I
You
have
do?
a harmonica, and I got a F-sharp Indian flute around here somewhere.
my.
I was actually getting good at. I got 2 pianos in the living room, and all I know how to play is guitar. Yeah, I'm ambitious to learn, but that's about where it stops. You
Does
know,
that piano have headphones?
in there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It does?
yeah.
Oh, I'd like to do that but wake up 3 o'clock in the morning.
Of course, you're welcome to anytime
Okay,
you
cool.
want.
Yeah. I like
And,
to get the hands out.
Yeah, work them arthritic fingers, man.
man.
Fucking loosen them up a little bit. Kylie from Australia, man.
Oh, right. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey.
Sorry we missed your call the other day. That's really interesting what you guys are doing on the Zoom with the conference calls. I had just woken up about the time you guys went live, so I kind of missed out.
What was that?
But they are doing like you could have up to like 100 people on screen and
I
just
saw
hang
that.
out and chat and talk.
The video.
Yeah, and what I wanted to try to do is I got an account and see if we can if I can do a
Incorporate that.
screen capture so we could do it on here on Facebook Live too. So people don't people that want to partake but don't want to like go through getting an account and
Right.
webcam and all this stuff, they can still kind of
Enjoy that.
hang out with us nonetheless. So very cool, and I think it'll be very interesting.
Back in the early days, when the group was on Yahoo.
Oh man,
Yeah.
back in the early days,
Back in the early
dawn of the internet.
Yeah. And then we had this 800 number you used to call, and a whole bunch of us would gather in that.
Really?
Yeah.
So
There was 800 number you can call, and up to 100 people could be in there at the same time.
wow, like a massive party line or something,
Yeah.
huh?
Uh-huh. That was kind of fun.
Dude, that sounds cool.
That's
But
tough.
that's basically the same thing, but
Yeah,
with video now,
with video.
I guess. So very cool.
Took it a step further.
How do you keep from like talking over each other though? That
had
seems
to-
like that would be a mess.
That it was.
Wait, what'd you say? Huh? No.
You didn't just say that.
Who said that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, Mark Davis, what's up, buddy? So, one thing I talked to, or, chatted with Mark about the other day is, cutting and splitting episodes when I posted that video of Maurice, which I might show here in a little while. I do have it pulled. And
Okay.
I sent it off to Barry, too. Remember? I was telling you
yeah.
Barry Corbin said he'd like to have it, and I emailed it to him or whatever.
Oh, you did that? Right on.
Yeah,
Cool,
so-
cool. I'm glad he got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Barry, if you're listening, man, stay safe.
Yes.
Hunker down.
Hey, social distance.
That's right. But
One foot on the floor.
yeah, Barry and John were kind of your,
My godsends.
your role models,
My
kind
role
of
model,
like
yeah.
they were the ones giving you acting advice and
They
stuff.
tucked me under their wings.
That's very cool.
Jeez. That both of them. Try it this way, or try it that way. One time, on John, I I forgot what that's called. Upstaged him.
You upstaged John Cullum, huh?
I upstaged John Cullum. I didn't realize, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just, reacting to his line, but I opened myself to the camera, which had upstaged him.
Huh.
Oh man, I got to run the scruff of the neck off to the side.
Really?
Yeah.
Who pulled you aside?
John did.
John did?
Yeah, told me what I did. He had this look at his face, and then he knows I didn't know what I did. He explained what I did.
Yeah.
It's very bad. Don't ever do that again.
You're making me look bad.
No, make anybody upstage anybody. I mean, the directors, everybody gets pissed.
Wow.
Yeah,
interesting.
That's a no-no. Upstage somebody.
Wow.
And, yeah, everybody gets pissed, especially the director.
So would it be like overacting? Like
no, just when they're delivering, and you instead of reacting to turn into them, upstage them, turn into the camera.
Oh.
And upstage them.
Got you. Okay.
On their line, make it yours. That's not steal a scene.
Okay.
Can step over top of them on their work.
Wow.
Yeah, I learned about that
the hard way.
the hard way, and of course, everything after that, everything was fine.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a learning lesson.
Yeah, you didn't take acting classes or nothing. Yeah. So I mean, what do they expect?
Yeah. Huh? It was a good learning experience. It was done with grins and smiles and giggles and laughs after that.
Good.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of upstaging and all that stuff, we've talked about this before, but I always think it's funny to come back to in case people are watching that never watched before or whatever, about Adam Arkin getting the role of Chef Adam, and you thought that you were about to be out of a job.
Yeah, when he first come on, when I first said Chef Adam, he's a chef. Well, I thought, oh Christ, it's about my first lines were, I quit.
Right. And you're reading that in the script, and you're like, "That's it. This is my last episode."
My first and last episode. I thought I was done for. Then there this guy. There was talk of Adam Arkin coming on. I didn't know who he was. I knew Alan Arkin, his dad. I know who his dad was.
Yeah.
Barely. And then I heard he's a chef. Going to be a chef on a show. What the hell? What about this poor guy Dave? The cook.
What's going to happen to Dave the cook?
Yeah, a chef's coming on and going to take care of the cook. That was my weird mind.
And he did too. He worked at the Brick in that one episode, and you guys kind of got into it.
Yeah, presentation Dave. Somebody posted that here recently.
Oh yeah, presentation.
Yeah.
And
we had
the
fun
pancetta, and bacon.
The bacon. Yeah, Adam, he says, wash your hands real good because that bacon is,
greasy.
Greasy. It's got slime in it and germs. Yeah. But, we oh God, what a man to work with. Go shoulder to shoulder with these guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, coming from my side of the tracks to stepping in front of a camera with those guys.
Right.
It was awesome.
It was kind of a fluke. I mean, the whole show was summer fill-in. 8 episodes. I mean, it went from 8 episodes to 23 episodes a season overnight.
24 episodes.
And I mean, that's why they found you drinking in a bar with your buddies.
Yeah.
And that's where they found a whole bunch of actors and stuff, like especially the extras and everything, because we'll be watching an episode and Dave will start calling off names. He's all people he knew that they picked up out of Seattle or whatever.
West Seattle. Yeah. And a lot of us were from West Seattle, even John Vericki.
And that's a testament to what a fluke it was supposed to be.
Right.
Because they didn't put anything into casting calls or anything like that. They just grabbed people off the street.
Yeah, woohoo.
Yeah. Hey, you want to be on a TV show?
That first time I got, you want to be on TV? I was faced.
Oh, really?
I was Sunday morning, 6 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
was that the next day?
No, the same night. Sunday night.
Okay.
My old girlfriend get out, and go impress someone. And I went down. It was about 3 a.m. I waited until 6 when Dave opened his bar on our Delridge Way, Maggie's place, and I hardly ever went in there. I knew went there at 6 a.m. I used to work with him at a lumber mill, Dave Partlow. Anyways, I tossed to my car keys and light them up.
And this is Maggie's place in Roslyn?
No, it was oh God, I just forgot the name of the bar. It was his wife's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maggie's place in, it was Maggie's place on Delbridge Way in West Seattle.
Gotcha.
At the Hole in a Wall bar.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't line him up, Dave. He did. He just lined him up. He had my car keys. I just got faced.
Wow.
And this guy comes in, looking, and standing over here, looking. And he comes up and, want to be on TV? Yeah, right, buddy.
Was it, did he seem like really out of place? Like, did he get
Yeah.
everyone's attention when he walked in?
There was an Indian bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he wearing a suit and everything too, though?
No. Asked if I wanted to be on TV. Yeah, right, buddy. But 3 days later, I was on the, I forget which episode it was, the third or fourth episode.
Yeah. It was pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
You were established pretty quick.
And then getting Dave the cook part, that was all a fluke too.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. That original Buffalo Child, he left the United States.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
About the
on the lamb.
Yeah, he was too. And then he must have got that all straightened out because about the halfway through the 5th season, John Vricky, my buddy, he comes up and goes, Buffalo Child wants his job back. He called up production, he wanted his job back.
Wow.
And they just had to come and tell me about it.
So was his name Dave in the show too?
Yes.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
Yeah, that's the original Dave the cook.
Wow.
Buffalo Child was his name, or that's what he went by.
Right.
You can look him up on the internet.
Really?
Buffalo Child.
Did he do other stuff or?
I can't remember now.
Do you know how Jack Black got on the show for an episode?
I don't know how he got on the show, but I just had a short conversation with him.
Did you?
Yeah. I didn't know who he was back then.
Shoot, he was young. No one
Very
knew
young.
who he was back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember the first movie I saw him on was like Cable Guy back in '96.
Jeez.
I wasn't too impressed, but then he came out with Tenacious D and started playing music, and I'm way more impressed by his
Music ability?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and he can
I concur.
sing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I agree with you there. Peter Bogdanovich. Again, that man's a nice man to talk to. Real personable.
Did you meet any of the writers?
Writers? Yes, several of them.
Oh, did you meet Mitchell Burgess and Robin Green?
Yeah, Robin
The
Green.
husband and wife?
Uh-huh. Went to their house after the Emmys. And I party at their house after the Emmys.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Beautiful house.
Really? Where do they live? Like up in Seattle too, or
No, down there in L.A.
Oh, that was after the Emmys. So
Yeah.
Hollywood or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That's when.
Wow, so there's an after party at their pad, huh?
Uh-huh. And my first time in a limo, and my first time in a tuxedo.
That's right.
Yeah.
Handing out roses to the actresses.
That's when Universal was watching me. Now I was kind of like under the thumb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I had to be on be on good behavior, no drinking. In other words.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I used to be a party boy.
Yeah, they did that with a few actors though, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jeremy, no, I'm not a golfer. You're not a golfer.
No.
I've never golfed.
I have a couple times. That's a lot of walking.
I do putt, but that's about it. I've been to the putt golf course that was in Karate Kid. That was awesome.
Oh wow.
Golfing stuff is what it was called. So,
Golf.
Kylie, well, thanks for dropping in.
Right on.
Be safe at work and don't
Yes.
let anybody cough around you.
Everybody, be safe out there. This stuff is serious.
Yeah.
I got more and more thousands of confirmed cases every day, and the United States is going to be surpassed China now.
Oh yeah, we already are. Yeah.
Yeah.
That in Italy, we're like over 150,000 cases by now.
We haven't even hit the red button yet.
I know, right?
It's going to get a lot worse.
Yeah.
I
be safe.
have a good chance to go back to Seattle now once I get out of debt here with the stimulus check.
Oh yeah.
And
get all your stuff.
Get all my stuff now, and my my good friend up there, and God, now I've got to wait till Wait till all this is get the okay from the president
Yeah, right. To travel.
to travel.
Yeah. So 2 steps forward, 3 steps back,
Hey.
man. That's how it always goes.
Yeah. But I've been patiently waiting now for a little over a year to get my stuff. And,
Oh yeah, we got to go up there and get your stuff. You have some old furniture that Peg Phillips gave you.
yes,
Ruth
I do.
Ann.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that'd be awesome.
I've got even what I haven't heard of that. I got a bookshelf, a
Don't you have a TV or something?
TV that Universal gave her because she was watching an old black and white TV
Really?
Yeah.
In the 90s?
in the 90s. Watch a black and white TV. Universal gave her this 18-inch or 19-inch portable TV with a VHS on top.
Oh, nice.
Panasonic, I think it was, a nice one. And after she passed away, gave it to her daughter. I forgot her name. Anyway, she gave all that stuff to me. Kitchen table.
Wow, that's so cool.
When I'd go up and visit her, we'd be sitting at that table for hours just talking.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing else? No playing cards or drinking or nothing?
I'm beer.
Beer?
Beer was her
Drinking beer with Ruth Ann, huh?
thing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Carol Marshall has a few questions.
Sure. What you got?
First one, how was the filming scheduled?
Oh, how was it scheduled?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty spontaneous, right? Sometimes it's 2 a.m, other times.
Depending on the script.
Yeah.
How the director wanted to approach the episode, and whether he wanted to do all the day stuff up in Roslyn and Sicily, outdoor shot stuff, do all that, and there's 8 days to do a script.
8 days for an episode.
Yeah, that's what they honed it down to. That was pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, every 8 days. Every 8 days you got a paycheck. True
They
story.
paid you every week, huh?
Yeah.
Right on. So they paid you based after the episode's finished.
Yeah.
So basically per episode that you got
Right.
paid. Wow.
Yeah, it was actually a few weeks apart after the episode, but yeah, it was there pretty quick.
Right on. I imagine it would be hard, because it's supposed to be in Alaska. So
Yeah.
one thing I love about Northern Exposure is it's always so dark. Like all the scenes are super dark. Even you go in the brick and it's really dark. Even like during the daytime, you go in the cabins, Maggie's or Joel's, and it's really dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine it's supposed to, that's the Alaska thing,
That light deprivation.
Yeah. But, that to me gave it a comforting effect.
Yeah.
Like
There is that to it, isn't
just
there?
turn the lights off,
Mm-hmm.
maybe light a candle, get some incense going, get in the mood,
Yeah.
go crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and just chill and watch an episode. It's so
That was
it's so-
Frank Prinze's work, the director of photography.
Oh yeah, that was all him, huh?
I guess so. He was the director of photography that lit the set.
Okay.
Yeah, gave it that look.
Yeah, I love in the brick too. Like the neon popped, the pinball machine popped, the
Yeah.
jukebox popped. So
You walk in there, that gel, it was just roughly put over things, but you couldn't see it on camera, invisible on camera. But go up there, it was like that screen right there. That gel would just be tossed over it.
oh,
With
okay.
rough edges, kind of just stuck over top of it. But you couldn't see it on camera. It was invisible.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, geniuses. How many days in a row, and over how many days? So would it be 8 straight days in a row, or would they do a couple of days here?
It got down to at first it was through the weekend, the first season. I do remember working on Saturday and Sundays the first season, but they honed it down so they had the weekends off.
I bet that was best for the town too, since
Yeah,
it's like a tourist town. A lot of people come into Roslyn during the weekend and stuff.
Yeah, there was there was some not friction, but get the growing pains with each other.
Yeah.
With the consul, everybody, the politics, the citizens, the churches on Sundays. I remember working on Sunday and the church bells were ringing.
Oh, cut.
Yeah, cut. Even an airplane. One airplane was flying over top for a half hour. We had to cut. They had to cut. Wait for the airplane to go away.
And chainsaws, and
Chainsaw,
lawnmowers,
yeah.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
There was this one. There was one elder did not like the production at all. He would purposely wait till in front of the post office. And he'd
Right by the Joel's office, right?
Right, out of the corner there, and they'd be out there working. His belly button came up to, or his belt line came up to here, right? And he had that, that old man walk with his cane, and he just walk right through the
shot,
right through the production, and we would just shut everything down. At first, I directed everybody got mad. No, just let him do his thing. He'd be in there for a half hour, the longest time, wasted time.
Oh my God!
And he'd come out and he'd just take his time walking through the production, shaking his cane. I hope he's still around. Yeah.
Man, I mean, time is money. I'm surprised they didn't have security guards for that. But I mean, that's
he was an elder, and
they respected their elders.
Yeah,
so
they
let
did.
him do his thing.
There was that.
And
even Yomi, he started off a lot of shots. That old truck, that old GMC that's predominantly seen in a lot of episodes, that belonged to Yomi. Yeah, and when he passed away, when Mike was leaving town, when Yomi passed away, and there was a little tribute to him.
I saw that.
Yeah.
John, when Mike Monroe gets on the bus and he's pulling out of the street, one of the first things that come up before the credits is a dedication to that
Dedicated
guy.
Yomi, John. I forgot his last name.
And that's the guy that had the beard, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll post a GIF up later of the guy we're talking about, because I got him confused with your buddy Lynn.
Oh yeah,
Lynn's got a longer beard.
Yeah, I could see that. When the first season, we're up in Easton, and we got pulled off to the side. And told us to sit over here. We sat there all afternoon in the hot sun. That time we couldn't go up and get a drink or anything. Extras weren't allowed to go to the craft service table. But we talked all afternoon, and he told me about some interesting things about the history of Roslyn. I'll get to all that later.
Oh, the mining and all that stuff.
All the mining,
the cultures,
the robberies that happened there in the little towns, and all that, the history, that kind of history, even the political stuff what the cops did. Anyways, we got told later on, towards the end of the come rap time, that we would steal the scenes from the extras, from the actors. That's what had us off to the side.
Wow.
Yeah, the camera would draw to us. Me and John, we had that unusual look or something.
Huh.
The camera would gravitate to it. That's what had us out the side. Yeah.
Yeah, the extras from hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had your own little clique within the the cast and the crew.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and the last question from Carol was, did the weather impact the days that you shot and the filming schedules? Or did they try to work with it? Like, I imagine if they need a scene for snow, did they book shooting whenever it was supposed to snow? Or did they cancel it and just make their own snow like they've done before?
They've done actually all of that.
Okay,
yeah,
so they did work with the weather.
Yeah, the equipment was there to make the fake snow. And then if it rained, it rained.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they worked with the weather most of the time.
Right,
Okay.
Depending on what the script called for.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Hartberger wants to... Oh, go ahead.
Like that one scene I was just telling you about the other day. When the Marine, the homeless Marine.
Yeah, from the Northern Lights.
Northern Lights.
Yeah.
When him and Maurice were sitting under that campfire. Right, sitting around a campfire and the stars and all that.
Yeah.
That was done on stage. But the stars, that was nothing more than pegboard green Christmas lights twinkling.
I'm gonna have to look at that now.
That's what it was.
So it was on stage. It wasn't outside at all.
No, it wasn't. It was on stage.
Bummer.
That's what those.
I'm gonna erase that from my mind.
That's how good the artists were.
Yeah, they were geniuses.
Oh my
totally.
God. Yeah, it was fun going there and talking to them. Yeah, I get out of my vehicle in my car. I purposely walked through the art department first before I went on stage. Yeah, I get there an hour early, just go and look around.
The art department, huh? Burn a little dubage on the way to.
Oh, you betcha.
You know they were. That's how they got all their inspiration.
That's right.
It was their muse.
Yeah.
But you all right?
I dropped the pillow.
Oh.
See it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't fart now.
I will.
All right, there you go.
Social distance. Thank you.
You bet.
Oh boy.
All right. Yeah. Those of you guys don't know, Bill, he was a diver, deep sea diver, and he was doing all that welding and oil rig stuff, underwater construction in the ocean. And he was in a car accident, and it twisted his back. So even through the whole show and everything, you were in a lot of pain, but you were still able to manage and get the shots done and everything, right?
Nobody knew I was taking medication.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that.
And that really helped you back then, too.
Yeah.
So
I didn't tell anybody I was taking lots of morphine.
Yeah.
Even more than I am taking today.
Probably enough to kill a horse, but you, back then, and you pulled everything off nicely. I don't think anybody could tell.
Thank you.
So
today
you weren't falling asleep while you were cooking eggs or anything.
that morphine nod. When people found out I was taking it today, you're taking morphine? Don't act like it looked like it.
Yeah, because I mean that was pretty bad off. I mean, he's told me some stories. We're not going to get into it, but he's got some really bad hospital stories, man. A lot of pain this man's been in. I'm surprised he's still around, to be honest with you. So he's tenacious as hell.
Look where I'm at here. I'm a house of love, respect, and understanding right here.
That's right. Right here in Kbhr.
Right here in Kbhr, South.
Visiting with some moose heads on a random Monday. Right on.
It's Monday?
So, I think so. It is Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. Go ahead.
Still,
yeah.
Monday.
It's been Monday for 6 days now. So, Derek Hartberger, did Adam Arkin film all his scenes barefoot?
Oh my gosh. I never noticed. I never looked down. That's interesting. I don't know.
We'll have to.
Wow.
Next time we talk to Barry or something, we'll have to ask him too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, get a hold of him.
And who is the women that are in the group too? Monica. And who they did the costumes?
Oh,
she would know, right?
Catherine Bentley.
Yeah, Catherine Bentley. And Monica was like the crew driver.
Transportation.
Transportation, yes.
Yeah.
So
she was in transportation. Monica Powell.
That's it.
Garris, Monica Garris, but her name's Monica Powell.
Gotcha.
Russ Powell was his father, the captain of transportation.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
right on. Well, I'm sure they would know.
Yeah.
If she had to tell Adam Arkin to put socks on or something before getting on the bus.
Yeah, I don't know if he had like what's those guys from Ring of the little people with big feet? Oh, got Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, the Hobbits.
The Hobbits. They put those fake feet on them every day. I don't know if Ivan had that or not.
Huh. Wow. Say hi to Matt Woodring and Juliet joining us.
Matt Woodring, how you doing, buddy?
Renzo Rosati. I hope I'm saying your name right.
Rosati?
I believe so, yeah.
Italian?
Ed Sharp. Ed Sharp's got a question. Is it true some of the residents got mad when you filmed the running of the bulls scene because one of the actors, Rob, actually ran naked?
Oh,
that's a good story. Running of the bulls is always a really awesome topic when it comes to Northern Exposure history, right?
It was Rob that and brought up, give all us extras and everybody's going to run, give them $100 a piece, just to get out there and run it. We had a like a jock strap on.
Really? Just a jock strap?
Yeah.
So the cheeks were showing and everything?
Oh,
yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just a cup over the junk, over the jewels, huh?
The junk. But I didn't run down the street. It was a little slippery out there, and I didn't want to chance that.
Yeah.
I was in a bar.
How many people were involved in that scene, do you think? Was it like 30 to 50? Or did it just look like a lot, but it was really like 15?
Actually, in the bar, there's 25, 30, maybe not that many.
Okay.
Most of the extras, but when they got out there and on set, on location, probably a few extras that they picked up from up there.
To just kind of join in after everybody ran out?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But see the look on Arlene and with the nurses, I'm spacing names. Dr. Fleischman's.
Marilyn?
Jesus. Yeah, thank you.
You can call her Elaine. They know who
Elaine.
Elaine's his friend. You know?
I forgot her name.
Oh, you forgot Elaine
Yeah,
too?
the brain fart. Brain fart.
But yeah, you can use their stage name or their real name.
Yeah,
We all know both by now, so.
I just forgot both of them, really.
Which, gotcha. Which, you know, I'll be calling him Dave here because he doesn't mind.
Yeah,
you know, some
I
people
know
are
that.
particular about it,
Yeah,
but
I don't mind it.
he doesn't mind it. And he actually said that he would call Walt
Yeah.
Moultrie Patton.
Moultrie Patton. We would call it shit by state or our stage name.
Yes.
We're at Moose Fest doing that, and then the guests, the Mooseheads, Moose Festers, would get a big kick out of it, and we didn't realize that.
Now back to the running of the bulls thing, because it just reminded me of something. Didn't the crew or the show have to buy Roslyn Fire Department a new truck?
And that was burning down a house. Then they bought that fire truck for them for that scene.
And then just gave it.
It to the gave it to the city.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's the way it went. I spent 37 years now, fellas, or everybody.
Yeah, that has. It was a while back now.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like it.
Things are getting a little distant.
Well, that's why we're here now, jogging
Yeah.
the memory, you know, having them brain
Yeah, snaps is firing.
neuro pathways triggering them again, you know, to bring back these memories to the
Didn't
forefront.
Adam have a couple lines like that? Your synapse is firing right.
I
I think he did.
maybe. I mean, I'm pretty sure Chris did. You know, he was always talking about this gray matter.
Yeah.
We have electricity that runs our
think-
bodies.
I think I remember hearing Adam saying something about that. Anyways,
So, Renzo, we're going to try to be on more often. Sure,
Yeah.
this is, we love
We
doing
need
this.
to.
We just don't, you know, time gets away with us when we're doing nothing. And so,
is that what we're doing?
hey, Bill, you want to go on? Plus, you know, we're kind of night owls by nature anyway. So, you know, if we were to do this whenever we were both awake, it would probably be between
Now and then.
2 and 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
I was telling Pam that we should do like a little morning show since that's usually around the time we're going to bed, you know, from like 4 to 6.
Okay.
You know, crash whenever the sun comes up and
Yeah.
get up around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Yeah, so we'll try to be on. We definitely want to do the Kbhr quarantine because there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that
Stuck at
are
home.
stuck at home. So we want to hang out with you guys as much as possible while we have the chance and make the best of a worst situation.
Is it a quarantine or an exile?
That's probably both. I mean, you're exiled to your home, but you know, there's no place I'd rather be.
Then right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like going out unless it's
That's
at night
true.
when there's nobody out there anyway.
Yeah,
You know,
I have no problem, staying right here.
we got everything we need right here.
They even have it delivered.
Yeah, and have our deliveries.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, we have it pretty good.
and
Actually, we're doing okay there.
I got my pinball machines in my arcade room. You know,
Yeah.
I'll have to do like a Thule style cribs sometime.
Okay.
Edition where we walk in and show everybody the house and everything. But
This is a nice place.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the hot tub is not working. But
I know that sucks, right?
Jesus,
We'll get it working here in a couple of months when we don't need it. You
Yeah,
know,
okay.
when it's hot outside, 110 degrees.
poach ourselves.
Really nice day today, though. It would have been great. It's 53 and raining all day.
I saw that when I,
See, I love that stuff because I'm in Texas. I'm from Texas. I love 53 degrees and rain, and he hates it. He loves the 80, 90 degrees, 110 outside, you know, and staying in the AC. He doesn't like that. That's Seattle weather to him that he's lived with his whole life, and I love the Seattle weather, you know. So, but Matt Woodring says, "Hey Matt, by the way,
Hey.
we love you, brother." I met a lady from the art department once. I believe her name was Jeannie Franz. Sound familiar?
Genie friends.
Jeannie Franz.
The short?
Was she short? Did she have big feet?
Carried a hammer on her hip?
A warhammer, yeah. Do you have
Jeannie.
any... Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, keep it in your mind. And maybe we'll come back to it. Art department, though. How many people did they have work in the art department?
Oh my gosh, there's a I'd say a small army.
Okay, so do you remember from the time the show started, whenever it was small, they didn't plan on it going anywhere? Did their art department start out with just like a couple people and then blow up to,
Wow.
Was it very small, and then when they realized it was taking off, did they have to find
Maybe
a lot more people?
Maybe they'd subcontract different things out, like when they built Sicily, the town.
Yeah, the horses,
the buildings. That was interesting how that town went up. That was most of it was the side of a building, canvas that was painted. That's what that was.
And where did they shoot that? They didn't shoot that in town, did they? In Roslyn, right?
In Redmond, just outside of Redmond.
Oh, the sound studio or whatever?
Yeah, the sound studio.
Okay.
Not too far from there. I forgot the name of the little place there. It's kind of like where Roger Fisher's studio was at. Bear Creek, I think is the name of it.
Wow, interesting.
Roger Fisher from Hart.
Oh, okay.
Yep, up in that area.
Hart, yeah.
Bear Creek sounds familiar.
Any Hart fans out there, he's hung out and partied with Ann and Nancy Wilson before.
Even Roger.
Them guys and Roger from Hart. Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Actually, the sound or the stage manager, Randy Hemming, he was a stage manager for the show. He's the one that got me the job working with them to wire in Mars Studio.
Really?
Yeah, we wired in the boards and everything, soldered them all in, ran all that wire.
How cool is
from
that?
Mars Studio. Yeah, that's where my electronics goes.
So, Genie Franz, we'll have to keep that in our minds.
Hey.
See if we can figure that out for him. Did you have any stories with Scott Paulin from the Northern Lights episode?
Scott Paulin.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Was that wasn't the homeless guy, was it? I'm assuming it is.
That's just I don't know. I forgot his name, but that may be it.
That's the only name I really don't know, so I'm going to assume it is.
Was he the homeless a Marine vet?
I think so. But you do have a story with him, so you want to just share that anyway?
We're leaving base camp up there in Sicily. We're walking up there, and I look over and introduced ourselves, and we're having a nice conversation. Walking from the base camp to the brick, and then we're just having a good laugh with each other. And he's dressed like a homeless person, right? That's what his character was, a Vietnam vet, homeless Vietnam vet.
Yeah, Marine.
Yeah, maybe his name was Scott.
Okay.
He's Scott Paulin. Anyways, hey dude, man, go up to those tourists over there and panhandle them. He's got this big grin on his face. Didn't even think twice. Walked up and started panhandling these tourists. And then turned them down. I kept working them and working them and working. It was fun. We had a big laugh over that.
Oh, that's great.
Then he had fun with that character. I opened it. Have fun with it, Go to panhandle him.
He's over there getting money from tourists and then going back on camera to be a homeless guy.
Yeah, making all that money.
Yeah, and he can't get in trouble because he just be like, I'm a method actor.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I'm working on
we had a good laugh.
My bravado.
We did that. We had a good laugh over that.
Matt thinks I was right about the fire engine. Yay! I can be right about things sometimes. Shauna Schaefer, hi, so happy to catch the live show tonight. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I hope your expectations are low because we're just kind of chilling out and don't really have a format or a premise or an agenda or anything. We're just kind of hanging out and talking with you guys. Evan, sorry for a sad note, but just asking everyone to send good vibes. My dad has been in the hospital since January with a cardiac operation and was diagnosed with COVID-19 on Friday.
I'm sorry.
It's not looking good, so we can use all the luck we can get. I am so sorry to hear that. That's some scary stuff.
My heart and prayers go out with you.
Absolutely,
for
man.
you.
Best of luck to you and your dad.
Be strong. Your dad needs you. Be strong.
Yeah.
I skipped by
I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's heartbreaking. But
I skipped by some pretty hard pulmonary stuff myself here recently.
That's right. It was a couple of years ago. You had 2 heart attacks.
I had 2 heart attacks.
Yeah.
Even as far as was a month ago or so, a couple of months now that they went and did wanted to give me a stint.
That's right. Yeah, they went in your arteries to see if you needed a stent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
That's right. they cleaned it out a little bit, and they
Right.
said that's all you needed. So
And my heart was only working 30%.
yeah,
I wonder what it is today.
aren't you supposed to go back?
I was supposed to last month, but I put it off. My money wasn't right.
Oh, right.
And now with this, I think I'm just going to go into the pain clinic. I think this is time for the pain clinic. I'm going to call in and say, just, renew my script.
Yeah.
And they're going to want me, of course, to a UA.
Right.
I don't want to go in there.
No kidding.
And especially when we haven't even hit the crest of it
the
yet.
Peak, yeah.
The peak of this thing.
Yeah.
But anyways.
That's scary stuff, man. Yeah. And Evan, keep us posted, man. You can't
please
go and say that without following through and letting us know how it turns out, buddy. I appreciate it. So
let us know how Dad's doing.
Yeah, I just had a buddy whose wife got diagnosed about a week and a half ago, and then they put her in a medically induced coma, and she ended up passing away a couple of days ago. Mm-hmm. Scary stuff, man. You would love upstate New York right now.
That's where my dad's from.
Is it upstate New York?
Actually, from Albany. He's from Vermont, Rutland, Vermont, and he moved to Albany. But he mentioned upstate New York quite a bit.
And is your mom from Canada?
Mom's from Canada, West Coast.
Right. She ain't no Quebecer, right? She's not a Quebecer like Holling. She's on the other side.
Yeah, there you go. Quebec. I actually from Vancouver Island.
Love and heart from Emily to Evan. Thank you.
Wow.
You got a lot of people pulling for you, Evan. Pulling for your dad. So best of luck.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Please let us know. This is
Lance Bristol. Yes, that was his name in the show.
Bristol.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Who said that?
Derek, the guy that asked the question.
Lance Bristol. That comes to mind now.
Yeah.
Bristol. Yeah. We had some fun coming from camp. We used to hit it off to each other with our characters and just who we were. How you doing?
Did you guys? Did you never keep in touch after the shooting?
No.
That sucks, man.
Yeah. No, gosh.
We gotta find him now if he's still around or whatever. Hit him up and have him call in and give his side of the story and recollect. And find out just how much money he made.
I still haven't got my cut.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You need at least a good 20%.
Yeah.
So Evan says, will do. I'm not allowed to visit him, but I'm checking in constantly with the hospital. Unfortunately, I'm not expecting good news at this point, but there's still hope, albeit a small one. Yeah. Well, keep hope while you can, dude.
Yes.
You know, another reason we haven't been on is because I lost my mom
recently,
a few weeks ago, and
Very
she
recent.
had, and it's crazy because we had Thanksgiving here.
Yeah.
We all had Thanksgiving
right there.
Here. Yeah, right here, right in front of Kbhr here.
Yeah. Oh, that was beautiful too.
Yeah, it was a good time.
She made the pies, and
remember
asking Mom asking me, how's the crust? She had a small, weak voice though.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, that was cancer. Yeah, and she was a week later. She was in a hospital, and then from there she got chemo and bounced to a nursing home, and then back to the hospital, and it was like that until a couple of weeks ago.
You were right there by her side, Cole.
Yeah.
You didn't give up, man.
Yeah, I had my
heart.
And that's why I say, man, just keep hope because
stay strong for her.
Yeah, keep hope. Yeah, I had my own health problems, man. My blood pressure was like 217 over 116 or something.
Yeah,
and
I was worried for you because I see your expression in your eyes, and still go, do the work for your mom.
Yeah, I mean,
and you didn't question any of that. You just did it.
Yeah, there was 4 24-hour days in a week. I know that I was up, 24 hours.
Yeah, 80-some hours you were up
at the hospital, and
yeah.
And you got that blood pressure cuff because you had your stent thing.
Yeah.
And I said, well, let me see what my blood pressure is. And
yeah.
I thought it was broken or reading wrong. I was like, well, is that high? I don't know numbers or anything. And you were like, oh, yeah, that's really high.
That's not
and then
good.
I looked it up and it said, get to the emergency room.
Yeah, it did.
So I was like, no, I'll just check my blood pressure on the nurse's equipment when I go back up and see Mom, And when I took it there, it was the same, like 214 over something really crazy. And they were like, yeah, you need to go downstairs and go to the emergency room. So I did that, and they gave me like 4 aspirin, and it lowered it down to like 158. And they sent me home and said, just go see a doctor next week and get on some blood pressure medicine. And you know what's going through my mind, right? Whenever I'm there getting these high blood pressure things and doctors give me medicine or wanting to give me medicine for it, I was thinking of Chris, right? Chris in the Morning on the episode where he had the whole inner dialogue discussion about, you know,
his parents, his people.
Yeah, his family dying at early ages and he's shaking that pill bottle. You know, if I take these, I'll actually break the chain. You know, I'll live longer and everything. So that's what was going through my head the whole time. I went to the doctor and it all fell through with insurance. I mean, it was an insurance thing. I was paid up, but their system showed that I was a day late. It was a big mess. But either way, I didn't see the doctor that day. I went on Amazon and I found some garlic extract. And I was reading all the reviews on it, and my aunt takes it, and I started taking that, and now I don't even have to check my blood pressure anymore.
Yeah.
So if you guys have high blood pressure out there, garlic extract, if you're interested, I'll put the thing up. I mean, I'm just taking, it's like vitamins, or something. It's just garlic. And it works, you know, and I don't have to go see a doctor or get pain, high blood pressure medicine.
Water pills.
Dude, that's awesome. Because I was so nervous about that.
Oh, you were. And dealing with your mom. You were under a lot of stress there.
A lot of stress,
You pulled through it though, buddy.
So, I know what it's like being stressed out and a lot of sleepless nights, Evan.
Oh.
Just hang tough, like they said. You got a lot of people here you've never met before pulling for you, so.
Yes, you do.
Maybe them good vibes will get sent out and
you'll feel them.
Do good things. So, thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to play something else here real quick so we can get a drink. This next song will be something you guys are all familiar with.
Oh, right on. I like the background music.
Alaskan Nights. Alaskan Nights, baby. I don't know if Mark Davis is still on, but I talked to him. If you guys seen the comments or something in posts lately. Thank you, Evan and Derek. Mark Davis, hit him up about the scene with Maurice, the Shakespearean scene that they deleted, and I posted it the other day. He said someone should edit that back into the episode, and I'm like, sure, you know. I told him that I'd done it with other episodes before.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Soulmates. There's that scene where Joel helps one of Santa's elves, you know, because this little guy comes in and he's talking about how he works in a workshop and, you know, it's the busiest time of year and it, you know, you put two and two together, it's literally one of Santa's elves. I mean, they should have left that in because it's genius. But anyway, it's on the deleted scenes. I took it and I edited it back into the
I haven't seen that.
Into the show. But I also edited when One Who Waits is helping Ed find his father.
The stream?
Yeah, that took place over 2 episodes.
Wow.
And I cut out all the other subplots and edited in all the plots that only pertain to One Who Waits and Ed finding his father. So I cut out all the other stuff because there's always like 5 different things going on Northern Exposure, right?
Right.
Cut all that stuff out from both episodes and put nothing but Ed finding his father and made like a little movie out of it of just Ed finding his father with One Who Waits.
Oh, right on.
And I told Mark that I'll air it. It'll be on the Vaughn channel and we'll watch it. I just want to put it out there in case you guys want to see it, and we'll pick a time to do it, and then I'll go ahead and put it on. So,
right on.
Yeah. Just letting you know.
Right on.
And then we'll come back and talk about how you don't watch any of the episodes. We'll be right back.
I come from east of Gatineau. My name is Jean-Guy, ma jolie. J'ai une maison à La Fontaine where we will live. If you marry me, une belle maison à La Fontaine where we will live. You and me, oh Louise, ma jolie Louise. matin au soleil, I will work till work is done. Tous les matins au soleil, I did work till work was done. And one day, the foreman said, Jean-Guy, we must let you go. Et puis mon nom, il est pas bon at the mill anymore. Oh, Louise, I'm losing my head, I'm losing my head. My kids are small, 4 and 3. La bouteille, she's mon amie. I drink the rum till I can't see. It hides the shame Louise does not see. A carousel turns in my head and I can't hide. No, 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 no. And the rage turned in my head. And Louise, I struck her down, down on the ground. Losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. En septembre 63, a kid dedans, and so is Louise. Tadio, they did go, in la ville de Toronto. Now my tears, they roll down to the road. And I remember the days and the promises that we made. Oh, Louise, my jolie Louise, my jolie Louise. Thank you.
Right on.
Daniel Lanois. I think he's Canadian or French. It's kind of the same difference up there, isn't it?
It is. On the eastern part of Canada.
Yeah, we were, let's see. Okay, everyone can hear. I got my mics turned back up. We were talking about One Who Waits.
Yeah.
Floyd Westerman. Or, and
Red Crow Westerman.
Yeah, Red Crow. Yeah, that's
Red
it.
Crow
Okay.
Westerman.
And you had mentioned earlier about the crafts table, the food and everything, and how the extras weren't allowed
Yeah.
to go get water.
Yeah,
or
not even
eat.
water.
And
It was Fred. He goes, "What's going on, Bill?" Says I was kind of like the lead Indian, or the extras, the lead.
you're the lead Indian of the extras anyway, right?
Yeah, of the extras from hell. I don't know how that. Anyways, they had the production had that old Hollywood mentality. All the word is a prop that ate.
Yeah. An extra is a prop that eats.
Yeah. And it was, I don't know what he did with that information. It wasn't shortly after that. Everybody was able to go up to the craft service table to help themselves.
Yeah, it was because of One Who Waits, right?
One Who Waits. Uh-huh.
Floyd, he went up there and he talked to everyone and said, "Look, you need to let these guys eat and get some water and whatnot."
I can remember being in up there in Roslyn in 90-degree heat, and they had us all us extras out in this little field there by the I forgot, somewhere up there, and we weren't allowed to go up to everybody, especially the elders. You can look over and they're thirstier than hell. I had no problem going up to that service table and filling up my pockets with water and handing them out, and we weren't supposed to, but nobody said a word to me about it.
Oh yeah, they would have to be pretty nitpicky,
Yeah.
petty people to keep you from getting some water for the elders.
Yeah.
Now
that changed after Fred and I talked about that.
Okay, and so was that? Now, around what season was this of shooting? Do you think? Did you guys
Second season, maybe?
So the whole first season, you guys didn't
able-
touch that table at
Nah.
all. And
Maybe-
then whenever he came in, One Who Waits came in on the second season, all that changed.
That changed, yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Maybe I'm a little iffy on what part of the second season.
Well,
Yeah.
that was a long time ago. Sorry, I'm talking. I'm doing this little talk thing. I'm not
Yeah.
sick or anything, I promise.
Oh, I know.
We haven't gone anywhere.
We haven't got. I understand.
We went to my mom's funeral service thing, and that
Yeah.
was the last time
We were out.
on March 15th. Last time we were around anybody.
Yeah.
And even then is when we started really getting serious about it, and I was like,
I started
Oh,
I started
man.
recognizing people, the two men I was with that night.
uh-huh.
What did I
Yeah.
really hug them or
Yeah, giving them calls the next day, like, "Are you okay? How you feeling, buddy?"
Exactly.
Like, and people you were hanging around.
Uh-huh.
My mom was a blues singer, so
Yeah.
she we didn't do the service in a funeral home. I got a buddy that owns a bar
bar.
over here, so he shut the bar down. We went in there during the afternoon and
That was beautiful.
did her service. It was pretty great.
It was cool. It was lots of respected.
But
Yeah, awesome.
around this time was the same time, and it's still like this. People can't find toilet paper. People can't find
Yeah.
hand sanitizer, and he had jugs of hand sanitizer out.
Yeah, he did.
And he told me that ladies were coming up to his bar during bar hours and pulling little hand sanitizer bottles out of their purse and filling them up with his big jug.
Oh, I believe it.
He's like, people stealing his hand sanitizer,
I believe it.
man. Oh, yeah. If they're going to mob each other over toilet paper, you know.
Oh, that's next. And I can see that happening.
Are you still dreaming Northern Exposure on Vaughn? One looking forward to the other day. Oh, yeah. Streaming, I'm assuming. Dreaming. Yeah, we should be on Vaughn right now. So another shout out to everyone watching on Vaughn and the mods out there that answer all the questions and keep everything on lockdown. Thank you guys.
Is that on Vaughn.com?
VaughnLive.tv.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at. I would look at it for tonight.
Yeah, we put the episodes on there, and people join in on the chats and everything, and they talk about
okay.
the episodes in real time.
Oh, right on.
The only problem with that is not everybody can get it. Some people's phones don't work on it, and usually a desktop will work fine just about every scenario, but there's some kind of permissions or security thing with people's phones and tablets, and it doesn't work sometimes.
Okay.
So I hate that, because that's what we go and watch the episodes on.
Right.
When we watch an episode with Dave here, we watch it on Vaughn, and then we comment about it and talk about it. And some people can't, participate because whatever their phones don't work on it.
Right.
So what we'll do from now on is let people know what episode we're going to watch ahead of time,
Yeah.
and then I'll come back to Facebook Live when we talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
So they'll have a chance to watch it first.
Yeah.
And then come back
Prepare
and
themselves.
join in on the discussion. So we'll just do it like that from now on, I guess.
I watched a great deal of the Thule Lives episodes.
Oh, what do you mean, the Thule episodes?
Thule Lives.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff on there.
You mean my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I watched.
Yeah,
that.
you're on there too, I think.
Yeah.
We went up to those of you guys that haven't checked out the Thule Lives YouTube channel. There's a really cool video of Bill and I doing a kind of like an interview thing up on Ruth Ann's grave, talking about Peg Phillips and everything. It's beautiful.
Well done.
Well
I
done.
got 7,000 hits or something.
Yeah, I think you're like a celebrity.
No.
You won't get royalty checks from that movie
hey.
though.
Hey, not for Ruth Ann.
So to answer your question, Tom, yes, it's on there. It should be. It might have been taken down for a couple of days. I mean, sometimes it lags, and I'll go and shut it down, restart the computer or whatever. But
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 now that I'm not doing Pull Getter TV, it should be on. Christopher Hartman, hi guys from Noblesville, Indiana.
Wow.
What's up?
Noblesville.
Very noble. I don't know if I've ever been to Indiana yet, but that's one of the states I want to hit up there for sure. Northern Canada, from Northern Ontario.
Wow.
Ontario, Canada. You guys are, I saw your Prime Minister, Trudeau, make the announcement today, and I think he's really doing a good thing as far as taking care of his people. Taking care of the businesses too. It doesn't matter. He's basically right across the board. It seems like, doesn't matter how many employees you have, how big or small your business is, and seems like, and I hope you guys keep your cases down low. I got a buddy in Italy that was warning me a month and a half ago, like, this is serious, man. Tell everyone to take it seriously. I don't think America's taking it as seriously as we didn't take it seriously either. And now we're screwed. And I told him, it's like, hey man, I'm taking it seriously.
We were.
I tell everyone to, but
Yeah.
I still know people that are talking like it's just the flu. I think that flu word on there, they just they don't take it seriously.
You were pretty vigilant here about a month ago.
Oh yeah,
You were. You meant what you said, and I paid heed.
yeah. I told you. I said, Bill, I got a hole dug in the backyard. If you go out and you come back and start coughing,
Yeah. That hole ain't filled in yet.
6,500. That's still too much, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. Just keep safe, man. Keep you and yours, isolated. Follow the rules.
Yes.
Here in Texas, they don't do it so much. They tried to tell people to do it, but now they had to go and put roadblocks around all the parks because people were still going out and paying no mind.
Yeah, that is.
So
And that's what would make the disease, that virus, transmit. It would travel
oh yeah,
indiscriminately that way because it doesn't discriminate.
exactly.
It does not discriminate.
And one thing, I don't know if it's the rest of the country or whatever, the world, but I still know people that think it was made in a lab and it's like a government-made experiment
Hello.
that got out. And
Blame it on the Chinese.
and yeah, a lot of people are blaming it on the media, like, oh, this ain't that big of a deal. The media is just blowing it out of proportion. And I'm like, dude, the entire country is shutting down. Come on.
Yeah.
None in my little town. I tell you what, I wish we were in a little town out in the country right now.
Yeah.
I told him we're going to have to trade in the pinball machines and get some horses and take to the hills if this keeps up the way it is. But, yeah, for real, stay safe. I'm glad to hear that you're away from it all. And hopefully it'll stay that way and it won't spread. It seems like everybody's on board with keeping it contained now. But anyway.
I hope so.
So that's what we're doing here. Kbhr Quarantine, man. We're just kind of making the best out of a bad situation. Really cool you guys joining us like you are and hanging out. It makes for a much interesting evening for us for sure, because we
get tired of staring at each
yeah,
other.
exactly.
You still here?
You want to thumb wrestle? But
I can keep looking at the same stuff on my TV.
yeah.
Prop myself up.
You never watched so much TV, you were saying, right?
I never have.
And that's why one thing I'd like to incorporate in this Kbhr Quarantine is maybe start the series over from the pilot, because Bill has only seen
a few episodes.
He's one of them actors that doesn't like to watch himself, right?
Yeah.
So I'd really like to get on the ball and just start from the first one. And because you don't understand the impact
of the what the fans mean.
Exactly. The perspective. Like
right.
when I was it's like whenever I first met and started hanging out with him, I was like, dude, he had no idea like how revered he is to fans. He's like, I just had a small role. It didn't, mean anything. I was like, no, dude, to Northern Exposure fans.
Yeah.
There's no small roles in Italy, man. Everybody had.
Corey opened that door for me, and it's beautiful. Let me know the love of the group and the love of the world.
Yeah.
What I did. I had no idea.
So what we need to do is show him these episodes so that he can get our perspective and see the broader picture from the other side of the camera that we are all used to. So, and then we can talk about it and discuss and see. Yeah.
Show me your magic.
Exactly. So, Kbhr Bill.
Yeah.
Kbhr Bill, what is your favorite shows besides Northern Exposure? That's a good one.
Favorite shows?
You go really old school with your stuff. So you like the old Twilight Zone and
Outer Limits.
Outer Limits, yeah.
I can still watch. Every once in a while, I'll still put on Outer Limits just to watch it.
Yeah. Remember back in the day, because you watched it when you were a kid or something,
back
right?
in '64, I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
Watching all that stuff when it first came out. Rod Serling, and all that. Even get in the philosophy of it. Outer Limits, they had that narrative at the beginning, and they had the turnaround in the narrative at the end, and what man has done to himself, and here's hope or there's not hope, or the war is going to break out. There's one episode they showed this X-15 underneath this B-52, and they were showing these chemtrails.
Yeah.
They were showing this X-15. You can see chemicals coming out of it. I'll dig it up. I have it stored away.
Okay.
Oh man, it's scary.
Wow.
What they were showing back then, the chemtrails, and you could see right there under that wing of that X-15, there was chemicals coming out of there, the valves, and it was scary.
Wow.
Scary
stuff. Is
stuff.
that what the episode was about?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was that show like anecdotal? Like, were you supposed to learn a lesson?
Yeah.
At the end of the show.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well said. Yeah. There was supposedly a lesson there if you're, had the mentality or something to understand it. I still like reading them today.
Awesome.
Every once in a while, I'll post one of them. I have each episode. I have.
Okay.
I went in years ago. I went and listened to them and typed in what they were saying.
Oh, nice.
Today
you transcripted the narrative or
yes,
whatever.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Today you just pull it up real easy.
Oh yeah.
That's that easy. But back then I hand typed all that in.
And you're more of a YouTube guy, don't you? Watch mostly YouTube stuff,
Yeah.
like you subscribe to the YouTube Red and all that.
Yeah.
And today I was watching. I went and hollered at him in his room, and he was watching storms that passed through, and people were rounding up reptiles and stuff like.
Oh, geez, that's right.
That educational stuff, like
yeah, and
reality TV.
Yeah, Florida, when the hurricanes come through there, and they had these institutes down there studying reptiles, how the anacondas got out.
Wow.
These anacondas are growing like 15 feet now, eating the alligators, 12-foot alligators.
Dang.
They showed them wrestling.
Wow.
And then this anaconda actually eating them. Then you got this one guy out there hunting them at night, barefooted.
No, that's crazy.
That's what I saw today. And that's stuff that's going on. Here in Texas, they got the wild boars that are out of
oh yeah, we have a wild boar crisis down here that tear up farms, and they let people hunt them from helicopters now because they're such a nuisance.
There was one there, Porkzilla or something.
Hogzilla?
Hogzilla, that's what it was. Yeah.
That's Texas for you.
And there's one guy going from all the southern states there. Each state had different problems from the hurricanes. Oh, jeez. The United States is pretty bad off.
Yeah.
Through the climates, through the what man has done to the earth, and socially, economically, everything. Oh, Mother Earth is mad.
Matt says, "Come on, Bill, get with the program."
Hey, okay.
You need to get with the Northern Exposure, program and learn these episodes. And I mean, it's cool because every time we watch an episode, it kickstarts all these memories and details. And he says, I haven't thought about that for
every time.
For years, it kickstarts these memories. So it's really cool if we can get down and sit and watch these episodes with him, and then hear the crazy stories that he comes up with.
They're still there.
Yeah, and all the people, he'll start calling them out by names. Like there's that one scene where you all sit down for that big group picture. And Holling says, "Say Canada," and and it was so cool going over that photo and you telling who everybody was and everything. You should watch The Right Stuff if you haven't. I haven't. The Right Stuff. Have you heard of it?
The astronauts?
That's what I think of. Maurice is what I think of. The Right Stuff.
Yeah.
He's not your ordinary breed of man here.
Yeah. The Right Stuff. That's the first astronaut. John Glenn, Scott Cooper.
Yeah, it might be a show. I'll look it up. If it's good, if you say it's good, I'll check it out. I definitely trust Northern Exposure fans' taste in TV shows.
That John Glenn, he's actually the second astronaut that orbited the Earth. Yeah, he did that on my birthday, February 20th, 1962.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
I do remember that.
Speaking of your favorite show, from Arkansas, wild hogs are a serious problem, and our college mascot. That's right, the Razorbacks.
Wow.
My dad actually had a Razorback beer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was the pull taps and everything.
Jeez.
And my stupid younger brother, opened it up and drank one.
Oh, no.
I was like, you ruined it, you know? That was my heirloom. I'm firstborn. Those are my beers you're drinking. Speaking of your favorite shows, Juliet says, thanks to everyone for your wonderful answers to my question. If you could bring back one TV show besides Northern Exposure, what would you choose? You've given me some great ideas for things to watch while my husband and I are on lockdown here in Chicago.
Wow.
We are currently going through No X and our season 5, but sometimes when we want to change, we look at other things. So again, thank you all.
I kind of like Pluto. It's an app, and Pluto TV.
Pluto TV.
Yeah, I can get it anywhere, I guess. It's PC and Mac friendly.
It's not one of them pirate things, is it?
No,
That gets
it's
malware.
No,
Okay.
it's not. There's hardly any commercials there. I was watching it today.
Right on.
There's a lot of old TV programs in there, from the '60s and stuff.
Okay.
It's actually pretty cool. There's a short commercials that under a minute. So
Okay. Yeah, that's no big deal. It's kind of like Hulu or whatever. But that was funny. Juliet asked was everyone's second favorite episode, but no one can get past Northern Exposure. It's like, no, Northern Exposure, man. That's all we need.
Yeah.
You mean there's other TV out there besides Northern Exposure? Nah. But yeah, mine. I always liked like the Wonder Years and Freaks and Geeks. You know, Freaks and Geeks is it was kind of like Northern Exposure in that it was a fluke. They only made one season, and it's basically high school life in the transition of 79 to 80. So you had your freaks and your geeks, you know, kind of coming off of the Vietnam era.
Interesting.
You know, teenagers and everything, you know, potheads, and then you had your geeky kids. And, you know, it was really rock and roll style, you know, kind of like Dazed and Confused if you've seen that movie. Yeah, Portlandia. I love Portlandia. It's so, you know, funny, but I was going to go somewhere with that. I kind of got trailed off. And
I was too high space what I was going to say.
Yeah, another show I want to kind of air on these nights is The Amazing Stories that I did see someone mention on your question. Someone mentioned Amazing Stories, and that show I watched whenever I was a kid, and I do have all the episodes, so I was thinking about picking some choice nugs out of that.
Was that Jack Palance?
No, I don't think so.
Close to
It was Steven Spielberg.
Oh, wow.
But also, it was Joshua Brandon, John Falsey that made Northern Exposure.
Oh, yeah.
Worked with Steven Spielberg on Amazing Stories, and it's fantastic. I love that. I even posted the intro on here a few weeks ago, so if you scroll back, you'll see me talking about it, and and I posted the intro because it gave me goosebumps. It still does. I was watching an episode a couple of weeks ago, and I had goosebumps when that intro came on from whenever I was a kid.
Wow, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, back in those days, you know, you only had 3 channels on TV, and my grandma was watching Golden Girls and Murder, She Wrote. And then I'm like bored out of my gourd, you know, and then finally, you know, Amazing Stories comes on. I didn't know it was even supposed to, and it, you know, it would make my night.
Right on.
Corey or Bill, what is your top 2 Northern Exposure episodes?
Oh, my.
You don't really have any. I mean,
No.
what was your favorite to work on then?
Favorite to work on? Oh, jeez.
What about the Family Feud one with Marilyn? You really had a lot of time. You know, you were a big part of that show, that episode.
That was fun, and you know, time went fast, and that's where Dave got to spread his wings a little bit, and you know, show some feelings rather than
Yeah, right.
yeah, right. You know,
Okay.
that monotone.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Order up.
Yeah. Order up. Yeah. Ding.
I got burgers burning.
Yeah. All that.
You
Got
know.
to show some feeling.
And the pancetta and bacon thing was a pretty cool thing too, you know, because you guys are ragging on Shelley about Canada, Canadian bacon. What is that? It's just ham.
Oh, that was the same episode.
No, I don't. No, I was just using it as a reference. Like,
Yeah. Okay. I just saw that cut today. That Canadian bacon with Adam. I just saw that a couple hours ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think
So-
it was on Tuli Live or something. Tuli Lives.
Oh, Tony Lives.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Do you even have any
A favorite
'cause
episode?
Yeah, you haven't watched any of them, so
No, I really don't. I love them all, and it's been so distant, distant now that it started to run into each other, and then I even forget what scenes were in an episode.
Yeah, they probably all run in together because since you never watched them, you don't know what episode this scene was from.
Mm-hmm.
You just remember the experiences
Yeah.
and not the context of the actual episode of the
Right.
show. So, that's another reason we need to watch them. He'll give you a better answer once we start watching the
Yes.
episodes. So, hopefully we'll start that this week. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? It's all up in the air. So, maybe we can find a consensus on what the best time is. I'll post a link to Vaughn Live tonight so you guys can check it out after we get off here. I'll go ahead and put the episodes up, and you guys can see if it works for you on your phone or desktop or tablet.
Yeah.
Just check it out and do a little pre thing. Other than that, we can start with the pilot tomorrow and maybe the second episode. And
I'm looking forward to
we can
that.
talk about that. The sooner we get started, the better. And who knows, maybe we could set a goal to where we start watching the episodes to where by the time we finish with the 110th episode of season 6, it'll be July 12th, which is the 30th anniversary of the series.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
30 years, man. 1990 to 2020. Freaks and Geeks is awesome, Juliet. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that knows that. As for my favorite, Northern Lights is definitely, one of my favorites. But also, I always have a problem with the name. It's Uno Livorno. It's like Livorno. It's French or whatever, or Italian even. I don't know what it is. But it's season 5, episode 11 or 12. It's the one right before the fish story. That one's one of my other favorites because that was the first episode I ever watched on TV, like all the way through. I started watching in season 5, and it was obviously a Monday night. I was living with my grandmother, and it was in March, so it was really still kind of cold out. And in this small town of Spavinal, Oklahoma, where I grew up with my grandma, the town went to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock. It was very much like Sicily, and we were all Cherokee up there. My grandmother, Geneva Muskrat.
Right on.
That's where my dad's family's from. So I had a bunch of friends that were Indians and Cherokee Indians and stuff. They had names like hog shooters and buzzards. And we all hung out. And so it was very much like Sicily, but in Oklahoma, up there in the northeast corner by the Ozarks. So whenever I watch that episode, it's not so much the episode and the content of the episode as it is the memory that's acquainted with that episode.
Right on.
That makes it my favorite because every time I watch it, I remember being in that house by myself with Grandma sleeping at 8 or 9 o'clock at night, sitting there Indian style with the only light in the house being the TV when that episode was on. Yeah, so it had my full-blown attention, and that's one where Maggie and Joel were stuck in the cabin. They were snowed in because they had to, Joel was trying to leave, and then Ed pops in.
How old were you?
I was 15.
Oh, wow. Corey, right on.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
Oh, thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Derek. I love telling that story.
That's beautiful.
It keeps my memory fresh and my brain remembering. So, The Right Stuff is a movie about the space program with Levon Helm. Levin Helm? So we'll have to check The Right Stuff out.
Okay.
Freaks and Geeks was awesome, yes. Amazing Stories was ahead of its time. Yes, it was. And that's Joshua Brand and John Falsey that made it ahead of their time, just like Northern Exposure was ahead of its time.
Knew how to touch the feelings of people.
Yeah.
They did.
Great writers, man.
Boy.
I'm so glad I got to meet Josh Brand. Did you get to meet any of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They went to the Emmys.
That's right. The Emmys. They're all at the Emmys. That's where you meet everybody. Has to do the show. Everybody wants a piece of that Emmy pie.
I sat the closest to the stage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. How the hell do you get seats that close?
They're all jealous and hate on you.
And I kept standing up, and looking around. And, what's he going to do next?
Was that the one that Barry Corbin rode horses to?
No, that was the other one.
That was another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Strangers with Candy. I remember that show.
Oh.
I wasn't a big fan of it, but I do remember I've seen a few episodes of it whenever it was airing back in the day. If you Juliet says if you haven't already seen John Cullum hauling in quotations. We know who John Cullum is, Juliet.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Right on.
Hauling in the movie 1776, he really shows off his singing chops in the most dramatic scene in the entire movie. I think I do remember he was on stage and he sang, I want to say it was a song about slavery or revolution or something, if I'm thinking of the right one. But yeah, I think it's on YouTube even, so we'll have to check that out. Maybe I'll pull it and we can air it. Una volta in Livorno. Yes, it's Italian.
Wow.
I should know. That's why I thought Italian, because Lee and Verno, we've been to Italy. We went to visit my buddy in Italy back in 2008, and the town we stayed in was Livorno. Okay. So that word matches Livorno so much, I just assumed it was Italian.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because, prego is like you're welcome or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I'm going over there using American
dialected
spaghetti sauce names like, hey, ragu.
Oh, my God.
And he's like, no, there's no word for ragu. I was like, but there's prego.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Anyway, ba-dum-da-dum. Wow. Bolt from the Blue. No. Juliet got it. And that episode, Una Volta Livorno, that got me to watch the next week. Like, I was like, man, this show is really good. No wonder people, like it so much, So, I had to watch it the next week. And what episode came on after that one? It was the fish story. Huh. And the fish story, I was hooked. I mean, pun intended, I guess. I was...
Sounds fishy.
Yeah. The fish story is one of those episodes, that's like supernatural stuff happens. He hooks Goonie and gets swallowed by a fish with his rabbi friend, and just a great episode all around. That's why that's what makes Northern Exposure really special, is those supernatural episodes where crazy stuff happens, like Arthur the bear, Maggie's love fling that turned into a bear,
There was something posted about that today.
Was there?
That guy that played the bear.
He was in Die Hard.
Oh?
Yeah.
There's not that episode's not brought up that much.
No, not too often. But that's a really good episode too. And I know Juliet's one of her favorite episodes is Mr. Sandman, and that's when people start having each other's dreams because the Aurora Borealis. I mean, how cool is that? The Aurora Borealis is setting brainwaves off in people's heads where they're crisscrossing their dreams. I mean, that's
awesome writing.
Only Northern Exposure, man.
Awesome writing.
My first ever episode was Spring Break. I was hooked from that moment on, and I was lots older than 15.
Who said that?
Juliet. Once in the Winter. Oh, she's answering Derek there. Okay. Christopher Hartman, I've heard the show Twin Peaks talked about a lot when talking about shows similar to Northern Exposure. I've never seen it. Is there any similarities? The biggest similarity with Twin Peaks and Northern Exposure, I would say, is the location, because it was only filmed maybe 20-30 minutes away from Roslyn,
if that.
And it's crazy because one time Bill got lost and ended up on the set of Twin Peaks.
Yeah, on location. We're late too.
Yeah, you're running late, and you ended up. Oh, there's the food table, and there's this. Let's go chat.
I get out of the car.
Go ahead.
I was driving this. I had this 78 badass car. Anyways, and we're a whole bunch of us skins. We're partying the night before and trying to look cute and everything. I had the T-top off the car, and cruising down the road right at high speed. And then I saw this truck pulled over. And I saw these other trucks. Okay, well, here we are. We get out, we're all combing our hair, trying to look cute. I'm looking at these people, and these old ladies. Had these costumes on, like from the turn of the century. I'll never forget that. What are they going to do with a bunch of long-haired Indians and this? So I'm practically hung over. And, well, hell, when I get to the craft service table, I'm looking around, and I go up to the craft service table and start helping myself. Then I get this, who are you? What are you? ended up we were on a set of Twin Peaks. What a laugh! Oh my God!
What were you eating? Did you get you a couple of mouthfuls of sandwich
Oh
before
yeah!
you got out of there?
Oh yeah! A cup of coffee. And,
Make yourself at home.
made myself at home. We had a big laugh over it, and got down on the set and made it on time too.
Oh, awesome!
And they had a big laugh over there too.
You had double the crafts table.
Double the crab table. Yeah.
Double helpings.
On the set. I'll admit it, on the set of the Ron show. That was awesome.
I think that could only happen between Northern Exposure and Twin Peaks.
That
you know?
could, yeah.
Being so close together in the filming locations.
No, that was in North Bend, and Easton was just up over the hill.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And the locations, that's odd how they pick the locations to do their work and to Northern Exposure to do their work within like 5 miles from each other.
Huh.
If that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just 5 miles, huh?
Yeah, from each other, yeah.
Okay.
Just for that day.
That
serendipities.
day. Got you. Okay.
Yeah, the serendipities, you know.
Other than that, I think as far as like I was saying earlier about the lighting on the show, it's kind of dark. Now, granted, Twin Peaks is a lot darker context of a show, but the lighting and everything it's still kind of weird, quirky, but in a dark way. And
that's David. I just forgot his last name.
David Lynch.
David Lynch's directing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and the fact that they were around at the same time, filmed around the same area, had the same kind of quirkiness, but totally opposite sides of the spectrum.
They were.
Because weird stuff was going on in Roslyn, and weird stuff was going on Twin Peaks. So, other than that, that's the only similarities. There's obviously other people in the group that like watched Twin Peaks way more than I did, so they can answer you better.
In Northern Exposure, there was like, there's on Twin Peaks, there's one lady that walked around with a log.
A log, yes.
And on Northern Exposure, there was one guy who walked around with a chicken. That just got brought up to me here. That question was just asked to me, what's this guy with the chicken? I think Ray said something about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the whole log thing, that was in reference in a Northern Exposure episode, you know, where they're sitting up on that waterfall or whatever, looking down over that mountain, and Joel looks, I want to say there's a telescope or something, but Joel's like looking, and he said, what is that she's holding? Is that a log? And then they got the bass line playing because the bass line was from Twin Peaks.
I don't remember that, or I haven't seen it. Yeah.
I tried to cut that scene out and post it, but Facebook algorithms got it and pulled it off, so.
Huh.
So I hope that answers your question as far as we can answer. Does anyone remember the Northern episode that pays homage to Twin Peaks? Okay, that's what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
I can't remember which episode it was, but yeah, that's basically what happens.
But what a experience! You ended up on the wrong set.
I know. Only you would do that.
Hey, and have fun with it.
And start chowing down first thing. So, how you doing, buddy?
I'm feeling it.
You feeling it?
Oh,
All
boy.
right, we'll go ahead and call it a night then.
I ate a couple extra pain pills just to sit here.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it. You know I appreciate it.
Hey.
You know they appreciate it.
Love you all.
So, we'll go and get off here, and I'll let you guys know if maybe how he's feeling tomorrow. We come back and maybe start the episodes or whatever. But after we get off here, I'll throw that stuff back on Vaughn so you guys can go check it out. You know, it runs in chronological. And we also need to figure out, like, the Ed finding his dad for Mark. Because, you know, I've only watched it a couple times and I edited it. So,
Yeah.
definitely want to see that. And like that that other episode that Barry was in, where the Shakespeare stuff.
Sleeping with the Enemy.
That's it, yes. Yeah. I'll get to where I'll edit that back in along with any other deleted scenes from that episode.
Right
and
on.
We'll watch that. So,
Toss me a link to all that stuff. What is it, Vaughn?
yeah, it's Vaughn. I mean, you'll be back here, you know, whenever we air it.
Yeah, I want to watch it on my TV.
Oh, you want to watch it on your TV?
Yeah,
huh?
well, then with the episodes, start watching some episodes.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us, and stay safe out there.
And stay safe.
Within 6 feet, folks. So, big love, big Sicilian love to you guys from
Big hugs.
Bill and I. Loves and hugs.
Thanks
Be
for
careful,
evening, everyone.
and we will holler later. Peace.
Peace.
Good night.
Out.